I walked into an empty room in the ghost town of Pripyat, and it was still ringing. Not a phone, a Geiger counter. I was there years after the Chernobyl evacuation, in a place where almost everything had been left behind in 1986. The buildings were quiet, the hallways were dusty, and the whole city felt frozen. But that sound kept climbing. Pripyat was abandoned so fast that toys, school books, and dinner tables were just left where they were. The city sits only a short distance from Reactor 4, the unit that exploded on April 26, 1986. In the days after the disaster, workers and soldiers rushed in, but the radiation did not stay put. It spread into the soil, the trees, the water, and the metal. I kept moving through the apartment blocks, and the meter kept clicking faster. In some places, the walls were painted with fading murals. In others, the paint had peeled clean off, and the floors were littered with broken glass. Everything looked dead, but the numbers said the danger was still there. The worst part was the school. Desks were still lined up, books were still open. In one room, gas masks were stacked in piles for children who never came back. That was the first time I had to stop and just stand there. Pripyat is not some movie set. It is real. It was home to nearly 50,000 people, and they were told to leave for a few hours. They never returned. Even now, parts of the exclusion zone are still contaminated enough to make a simple walk feel wrong, and that is the part that stayed with me. The city was silent, but the counter was not. It kept ticking harder every time I got close to the nursery.